and welcome to the first ever Dark Web episode, bruh. I am Retard, also known as Sebi to some of you, also known as Sarasota666 on Twitter. That was edgelordy as shit. And also, on the Xbox Network, I'm known as Sebi10YNW. And with me is...
I'm Darcy.
I'm Kang. We are Dark Web.
Dark Web.
Did you just pull a Steven Larson there?
Yeah.
Stephen Larson.
Yeah, who's Steven Larson, Sebi?
All the folks at home, Sebi.
Probably, I don't know, some wrestler guy, I guess.
We're live here, pal. Stop stuttering.
Yeah, come on.
Bro, I can't help it, man. I've
He
started in every
is
podcast
retard.
I've been in, man. It's part of my gimmick, man.
Cut him a break. I mean, you're D, I'm K, he's R.
Where's Rusty? Is it still too late to get him?
Yeah, we can't get Rusty. I'm sorry. We had to go with Retard
Rusty's
instead.
dead. He's in my basement.
Yo,
Wasn't
Did y'all
admitting to
hear
anything.
that?
It was a joke.
the policemen, cops watching this.
Rusty is not in my basement. His name is Franco. Anyways.
Yo,
I don't
Kayfabe.
dox him. What the fuck?
Jesus.
No. Rusty's not in my
Fucking
basement.
retard.
Franco is.
So you guys want to, Darcy, you want to tell them what we're doing today? No?
Nah.
I'll tell them then, I guess.
Yeah!
Since it is the first
There's...
ever episode of the Dark Web, then what better thing to do than to rank the old dud cast, the Loo Kang Kast, the one that this one is replacing. That's right. We're
I guess you
do it.
I guess you could say it's a dud cast, but there are some good episodes to it, as we'll see
Well, it's
throughout
dead
this podcast, man. I got you. Rest in
Fucking
peace.
retard.
Homies at home. Rip Nipsey Hussle,
Fucking
I guess.
So we're
Absolute
gonna go
moron.
through all the episodes of the Loo Kang Kast and rate them, not rank them, not tier list them, just rate them out of 10.
Yeah.
I was a big fan of the Loo Kang Kast. It's sad to see it go, but it had to be done to make way for bigger and better things. Rest in peace, Louis Ocampo.
Yo, Doxy.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Bruh. What are you gonna tell them next? That he lives in Stockton, California? Come on. You should know better, Darcy.
Yeah, and his real full name is Lou.
Louis Angel Ocampo.
Yo, he's saying it. He's got like fucking 5 more names. He's Mexican.
Oh, yeah. And like 20 more cousins, anyways.
Yeah.
Hey.
So,
So let's get to episode 1.
yeah, I guess, we got 53 episodes to go through, so might as well start now, huh? So, first episode, titled, If You Could Have One Superpower, What Would It Be? Loo Kang Kast episode number 1. Obviously, first episode. And it was about just all of the stuff, a bunch of like superhero things like...
Hey, let me guess. It was about what superpower you'd want to have?
Well, yeah, it was about what superpower you want to have. Like, we ranked like our top 5 superheroes and just a bunch of stuff with superheroes and stuff.
Epic.
Yeah. I mean, you saw it. You were there for the premiere.
What?
I think. I don't know. You may not have been there for the premiere. I know I wasn't.
Sure.
I recorded it,
I
though,
was
so-
not able to.
Oh,
I think it was like
fake fan.
midday when it came out, wasn't it?
Yo,
No, wasn't it midday when
Let's
it
see,
first
was there-
premiered?
Yo, you were
The
there.
episode, no-
Oh, it was.
No, not you, Darcy.
Oh,
Oh.
Yeah.
yeah. I believe Spider-Man was ranked highly on both lists.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I believe so, yeah.
Do you really blame them?
And
Spider-Man's
on
epic.
Kang's list,
What?
Batman was ranked highly on Kang's list, I believe. You are Kang,
Yeah.
yes?
Oh, yeah. Well, you cut out there. You're from Australia. You got that Australian internet.
The first episode, we're working out the kinks.
Yeah, our Loo Kang Kast first episode wasn't perfect, so this one's not going to be either. We're going to get better, though.
Well, any first time isn't, if you know what I mean. So like any like this is what started off though. So you can't really like blame it too much. It's the first go ahead, and it was a good show to start it off. Obviously, since it went for quite a while.
Yeah.
If
What
I
do
had
you
to
Give
give
it
rate
a
this-
5.
Oh, a 5. So average, bang average.
I don't remember it very much.
Yeah.
Just for the fact that it starts off this whole shebang that we're talking about here, I feel like it deserved at least a little bit higher. I'm gonna give it a 6.
Okay, faggot.
I'm inclined to agree. I'd say a 6. Yeah. It's not a great episode, but it was the first episode. It was a massive undertaking, and it was solid. So, moving on to episode 2 then. Our first ever movie review. Is Die Hard a Christmas movie? Loo Kang Kast episode 2.
I haven't seen Die Hard, so I skipped this episode. So I don't have the most expertise to rank this. So I'll let Sevi lead the way on this one.
Yeah, please, Sebi.
Well, unfortunately, I'm in the same situation as you, dude. I've never seen Die Hard,
fuck
still
you.
haven't to this day. I was waiting to do so. Hey, we got 50 more episodes to go through. It's cool. It's cool.
What the fuck are we even
So,
doing
like-
in the fucking dark web then?
I
This
know,
fucking
right?
idiot
Because we're
hasn't
here.
done his research.
My God.
It's
the
okay,
fuck?
bro. It's okay. So, anyways, like I've never
Bastard.
seen Die Hard. So I'm not gonna give a rating for this at all. It just doesn't seem fair whether it was good or not. So I'll lead it over to you, Kang. I feel like you definitely were involved with it in some capacity to rank it, so you could go ahead or rate it.
Fucking
Well, you know,
Ranking this shit.
I've never seen Die Hard, and I wasn't there for the premiere of. You know, it was the thing I'm most proud of was the thumbnail, because I made the thumbnail myself and I put a Santa hat on Bruce Willis. I thought it was
Beautiful
cool.
thumbnail. Katie Kane background, everything.
Yeah,
Eye popping.
it is. So, you know, I'm gonna give it a 6 for that. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna give it a 7 because it actually was a pretty decent movie. Like, it's one of our best movie review episodes, or like the
We're
6
rating
or
the
7 we've
movie
done.
or the review? Huh?
We're rating the episode. So I'm gonna give it a
Okay.
7. Solid episode. One of the best movie review episodes, if not the best. I don't know. I'll have to see
No, that
more.
Spider-Man one.
Yeah.
Foreshadowing that. We'll get to that later.
Yeah.
Way
So,
later. Way
Moving
later.
on. Episode 3, 2018 year in review. Loo Kang Kast episode number 3. Now this episode is a classic. This is where we really
I don't remember it very much.
we hit the ground running in this episode. One might say we peaked in this episode. No, we didn't peak. But it was a solid episode where we went over everything that happened in the year of 2018. And it's actually a series for the Loo Kang Kast, or 2-episode series, because we did it for 2019 as well. So it was so good that we decided to follow it up the next year. So keep that in the back of your mind. I would say Lou and I both like this one. I say this is probably about an 8. Yeah.
Some may call redoing it again in 2019 simply running out of ideas, but I say genius by the Loo Kang Kast yet again.
Yes. Thank you. Number 1 fan.
I don't remember the first one though.
Oh,
So I'll be declining to rate this episode.
really? You're just going to decline to rate it?
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
okay.
I'm
What about...
in good faith, I cannot rate something that I do not remember well enough. So I'll let Sebi take the reins here.
All right then. I remember enjoying this episode a lot. I wouldn't say it's the Loo Kang Kast peak. All right, chill. I do
Retard
believe
take
this
the reins.
cast. All right, chill. This episode was the best one up to that point. Really kickstarted the wave
episode.
of excellent episodes that kept on popping out of this Loo Kang Cast. It might have been what was carrying the channel for quite a while there. And
Sounds
so
like all
basically that
buzzwords
episode.
coming from retard over here, almost as if he hasn't seen the episode either. He's just coming up
All
with
right, stop
buzzwords
pushing
that sound nice.
All right, you're pushing it a bit. All right. So I don't remember 2018 being a good year, but I do remember this podcast being excellent. So I'm going to rate this an 8 out of 10.
Okay, same as mine. All right, fair enough.
Yeah, that's what you'd do if you hadn't seen it.
Yeah. Well, to be fair, I don't. Yeah, I think only Paul's seen it. I'm looking at it right now, looking at the live chat or like the premiere chat, and Paul had like 2 messages, and that was it. That was the whole thing.
You were
But it
still
was an
gaining a
epic
following
episode.
at that time, though.
Yeah. You know, it was
Paul
very
have
new.
any name that begins with R that
You
we
have
can
to start
use?
from somewhere.
No, I
On
don't
an
think he
unrelated
does.
note?
No,
No
I wish he
reason, just
did.
wondered.
That'd be cool, right? Yeah, that we. No reason for it. It'd just be really good if Paul had a name that started with an R in one of his nicknames.
Pizzle.
All right then.
Rizal.
Moving on to pubic hair or tampons. Loo Kang Kast episode 4.
I think you're making up titles now. I don't remember this one.
This is a would you rather one. We answered a bunch of would you rather questions.
Oh.
It was the first of about 5 in a 8-span episode. No, it wasn't that much, but it felt like it. Of a would you rather episodes. I don't really remember this one either, I'm being honest. I mean, I did it. I can kind of give you a estimate gauge on it. It's probably like a 6.
Would
A little
you
bit better than
rather?
average.
Would you rather have Sebi be the R on the dark web, or not do a dark web at all ever?
Well, I think.
I mean, we're doing it right now, aren't we?
Shut up, retard, please.
Yeah, please, retard. I'm answering it. Thank you.
That's for Kang.
You know, I think us doing this right now kind of answers the question. It had to be the retard. It was either Sebi or Hunter. So
We get. Oh Jesus.
yeah. So we went with retard over here. Say hi. Say hi.
Retard, please.
Come on, it's
All
okay.
right.
Say hi.
Yeah. Hello.
That wasn't high.
With this particular Loo Kang Kast here, I mean, like, any would you rather Loo Kang Kast is perfect for like a rainy day if you just want to sit back and listen to one of these episodes. I mean, they're always going to be entertaining no matter what the topics are, just on the basis that they're a would you rather episode. So I don't remember too much from this episode, but I remember it being epic. So I'm going to give this a 7 out of 10.
Sounds like a lot of buzzwords to me.
Okay, 7 out of 10. All right.
I don't remember this episode much either. I think maybe I became a fan at like episode 6, so I'm going to decline to rate this one.
You were there for episode 1, though.
Maybe I took a hiatus for a month.
you saw the Die Hard one and were like, all right, I'm not watching it anymore.
Valak, I'll be back in a month.
Yeah. Well,
All right.
here's a big one. Ranking the top 20 most popular fruits. Loo Kang Kast episode number 5.
Episode. I'd like to go off with this one. This one has, of course, the infamous battle of lime versus lemon. Of course, Kang taking the side of lemon and Loo taking the side of lime. And just listen back. That is an iconic moment in the series of the Loo Kang Kast. Just on the basis of that and being it the first ranking episode of the Loo Kang Kast, I'm going to have to give it a 9. Right there.
Okay, faggot.
You know, I would agree with you, actually.
It's a classic.
Retard. I think almost all the ranking episodes are 7 and above. And this being the first one, also with it being a very iconic line that inspired multiple lyrics from Loo Kang Kast theme songs. I think this one has to be a 9. It may not be absolutely perfection, but it's close. 9.
I seem to remember being very mad at this one. Could you refresh my memory? What was the number 1 fruit?
Apples?
Huh? I don't think you watched this episode at all, Kang.
Apples, I believe. Is it apples?
That's okay then. Apples is a solid choice.
Yeah, solid choice.
Yeah.
I know it was
One
the
I
top
got
5. I think it was one. I think it was number 1 though. I don't remember exactly, but I think it was
Clearly,
number 1.
lemons are better than limes, right?
Yeah, that's pretty clear.
Limes some fucking bean shit.
It really depends on what you're using them for.
Darcy,
Okay, bean.
yeah, Darcy's completely right in that it is some beaner shit. I mean, completely.
The fuck uses a lime?
Yeah, and I mean, it was just because I think the way it was like limes were like the 16th most used fruit, and then lemons were like number 7 or something. And I was like, you could see right here, Lou, that lemons are bought and used more than limes. People use lemons more because his whole argument was like, nobody uses lemons. Like they use them more.
Maybe in his world, but like most of the U.S. buys lemons over limes most of the time.
Lemons are so much better than limes that in Spanish the word for lime is limon. There are imitation lemons.
Did you rank bananas really
lime is a
badly
good fruit.
something?
Lime is a good fruit. They're just not bought as much as lemons.
What'd you say, Darcy?
I feel like you rated bananas badly, and maybe that was what I was mad about.
No, I personally said bananas were whenever banana is good is better than any fruit. I said that to Lou, and Lou was the one who got angry about that. I said banana is like my number 1.
This fucking piece of shit. There was always Lou. Who would have known?
Yeah, banana was still in the top 5 though, I believe.
Epic.
So, yeah. So you see, yeah, we have discussions about this one right now. So it's obviously an epic episode, right?
I bet Sebby loves bananas.
Yeah, you need that potassium in your life, bro.
Sebby loves carrots too. Cucumbers.
All right.
Eggplant?
We're getting off track here, even though cucumbers are technically fruit.
Pickles?
I don't remember having... All right. I can see what we're doing here. We're getting
Corn
off
on the
track.
cob?
We're just naming a bunch of...
Hot
Corn on the
dogs.
cob is actually... What?
Hot dogs.
Those aren't fruit.
Penises?
I'm saying you like big dicks.
You like cock?
Oh! Nah.
You like cock and balls?
Maybe torture, but
Like them in your mouth, huh?
the best kind.
You like fish sticks, Sebby?
I love fish sticks.
Nice. So Darcy, what are you giving this
I'm
episode?
a gay fish.
I'll give it a what did Sebby give it?
9.
I'll give it an 8.
All right. He's the Simon
Countercultural.
Cowell of the group.
Sure.
Literally, he's got the accent like closer than us.
True. Did you know that Simon Cowell was the producer of one of the first WWF compilation records?
I did.
I
Might be
believe it
the
was Pile
gayest thing
Driver.
we've ever said.
It was Pile Driver, I believe.
I literally just said I like fish dicks.
It's the one where they got the word kayfabe
Governor.
from.
True.
They got it was in the credits or something. They credited kayfabe.
It's
or
fucking
something.
right, mate. We got
All right. Next episode. What is the perfect animal? Loo Kang Kast episode 6. This one was we answered a bunch of random questions, and one of the questions was actually I think I came up with this one. Maybe it was like build the perfect animal. That was the title of the
fuck
episode.
is
But there was
that
many
mean?
there was many other questions. Well, take parts from different animals, take parts and build epic animal, the best animal you can think of.
Well, that's why the Loo Kang Kast died.
This was episode number 6.
I don't remember this at all.
Well, that's on you, pal. Were you in there?
Hey,
Hold on,
I'm
let me look and see
number
if you were in
1.
there. Sebi, talk about this episode. Rank it or rate it.
I
Anytime.
really can't remember too much about the specifics in this episode, so I can't really rank it. But I mean, chill. It's any episode where it's like a questionnaire sort of thing, a would you rather, or ranking. You're not gonna go below a 6 with me, okay? Theoretically speaking, here. I mean, it's just like Loo Kang Kast is just like their best episodes is discussion topics, whether it's ranking fruit or like a would you rather sort of thing. So though I can't really rank it, like it's theoretically speaking, it can't really go below a 6, even a 7, even.
I think it's a 5.
The next time Sebby starts going...
No, I'll give it a 6 for episode number 6. There you go. What about you guys? Huh? What do you give it?
I already said my piece. Darcy?
Well, you said 6 or 7. Which one are you going with?
Me, I'm going with
Sebby just keeps talking over me for no reason.
Then mute yourself. I'll give it a 7.
Okay. What about you, Darcy?
You can't see, but I muted myself.
Oh, what? What do you give the episode?
I don't remember it, so I declined to rate it.
God damn it! All right.
I feel like the title would suck for the Loo Kang Kast. I've probably seen this one.
Well, you're not in the live chat. I'll tell you that.
Oh. Nope.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Next, then.
Maybe it was episode 10 I must have become the super fan.
Thanos versus the Jewish religion. Loo Kang Kast episode number 7. This is the one where we
interviewed the one with Brandon on it?
Yes. I'm going to go first here. I'm going to go first here. I hated this episode. There is a reason why it is only 50 minutes instead of an hour like most of them. It's because I didn't know what the fuck to ask him. And everything I did ask him, I did not get a very good answer. Same with Lou. It's not the worst of the worst of episodes. It's still somewhat entertaining. But it's like a 3.
Now I know why this episode's going to be 50 minutes. Thanks.
Yeah. I think we're definitely going to go longer than 50 minutes for this episode.
Okay.
We might have an hour and 50 minutes.
With this episode in particular, like, Brandon, of course, as Kang, he said he wasn't too much of a good, like, interviewee, I guess you could say. He wasn't giving juicy answers that one would want as an interviewer. But I feel like there can be some entertainment out of it, particularly when Brandon is describing his trip to Israel before the cast was recorded. And I feel like there's some interesting anecdotes about that regarding, like, you know, the bootleg type stuff that you find in the doors and, like, the stray cats and, like, the stuff going on surrounding Israel or whatever. But, like, other than that, I just feel like it's a meh sort of cast to listen to. So I'm gonna give it the benefit of the doubt and give it a 4.
The benefit of the doubt, I'll give it a 4. Fuck you, Brandon. I think this might have been the one, like, right before I started watching all of them. So once again, I'll be declining to rate this one because I don't think I've seen it in full.
I will say, yeah, you joined 24 minutes in and said "Rip DS Charger." That was the first thing you said was "Rip DS Charger."
What does that mean?
I don't know.
Was Brandon on his DS? Was I on my DS?
I don't know. It's got 46 views, I'll tell you that. It's not bad for a Loo Kang Kast episode, yeah. It's not a good episode,
the title is really Thanos versus the Jewish religion. There's going to be some intrigue with that.
We'll give this one the benefit of the doubt and give it a 1 out of 10.
Okay. All right, here we go. What is your favorite video game? Loo Kang Kast episode number 8. This was our first ever Q&A one where somebody from Twitter asked us questions. So, yeah. It's not our first ever Q&A one, but it's our first ever fan one.
Woody in Sarasota.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah.
Follow me on Twitter.
Or don't.
Actually, don't. I kind of suck.
So, Darcy, why don't you lead the way on this one?
I don't really remember that much of this one. I know you always go on about how you should know my favorite video game. I said it on that one Loo Kang Kast that one time 5 months ago.
Well, I will say, you were there for almost the entire time. You were in the premiere chat.
Some fucking Japanese Dragon Age shit, isn't it? Dragon Quest?
Yeah, Dragon Age. Dragon Age Origins.
Dragon Age!
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a bunch of Q&As. There's a bunch of Q's and we ate.
Questions in the chat. So technically I was part of the episode, so I'll give it a 10.
Oh, Jesus. All right.
Yeah.
Is that how it's going to go?
I guess.
All right. Well, Sebby?
Retard.
Yeah, so I don't remember basically anything about this. Can you turn that off, please? Stop making a smoothie, for Christ's sake. Anyways, so, like, I don't remember too much about this episode, but just for the I'm gonna smack you. Anyways, so, like, I don't remember too much about this episode, but for the fact that it says, if you're reading this, then comment down below Popsico6969 in the description. I'm gonna give it 1 point higher than Brandon's episode and say it's a 5 out of 10.
Oh, remember when Sebi was the biggest faggot and commented exactly what you told him to comment every video?
He still does.
And it's
A
epic.
faggot. What about when you say comment Sebi is a faggot below? He didn't do that though.
This is coming from the guy who has Powerpuff Girl cards on his friggin' desk that he had to take off before the
pre-show
game passed.
material, buddy.
Yo,
Breaking
come
the
on,
fourth wall.
retard. You know, retard can't tell the difference
Fuck.
between pre-show and pre-com, you know?
What's that
This is
mean?
true.
Don't worry about that. What that means. I'll tell you when you're older. But
Okay.
Yeah,
I really
Junior.
enjoyed this episode. This is my favorite of the questions, the fan questions. I really enjoyed making this one, and like I enjoyed the product. I say this is a 7 out of 10. Yeah,
Epic
yeah, yeah.
episode. What's the next one?
Yeah.
I lost
Episode
track.
number 9. Gordon Ramsay eats our lamb sauce. Loo Kang Kast, episode number 9.
Yeah.
Epic
Well, I watched this
episode.
one.
I know you remember this one, Darcy.
I must have.
We
Maybe I missed
watched
the
an
start of it.
episode
Gordon
of Kitchen Nightmares, and
Yeah.
we reviewed it. We talked about it.
And
Is
it
it-
was the episode with a dude named Sebastian on it. That's how I remember.
No, it can't have been.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The store owner was named Sebastian.
No.
Yes.
I don't remember the episode of Kitchen Nightmares you're referring to, but Gordon Ramsay's epic, so I'll give it a 10 out of 10.
All right.
Oh, God.
Well, I
He calls
did.
people donuts.
I enjoyed
Alright.
watching Kitchen Nightmares for this, and I also enjoyed recording it. I enjoyed the final product. I think it's one of our best review episodes. I know I said that about Die Hard, but I'll say that about this one. I think we
Hey,
went
wait till
downhill
we
with the
get
review
to Spider-Man.
episode. But I'm gonna give this one an 8 out of 10.
Can we review a Gordon Ramsay episode next week on the Dark Web?
Maybe.
Oh,
Alright, so this episode right here, it's great insight. Can you please turn that off? It's great insight into what this first season of Kitchen Nightmares was. Because, like, if you remember Kitchen Nightmares season 1, especially this episode in particular, he rages way more now for, like, the littlest shit compared to the stuff that was happening then. Like, there's some times in those episodes where you're like, how are you not yelling your ass off right now? But with, like, the story of the actual episode itself, plus Loo and Kang talking about it and having a good time doing so, I'm gonna have to give this a 7 out of 10.
Debbie, that episode was from season 3, you fucking retard.
It was one of the earlier
What the fuck are you
seasons.
talking about?
God, you're so dumb, Sam.
Episode 10, Loo Kang Kast.
This one's entitled Squishy Rock,
Go.
and this is where we rank the top 21 wrestlers from the 21st century. Yeah.
Where was Brock
Yeah.
Lesnar on the list?
He had to have been.
He may not have been on it.
I mean, that kind of makes sense, but it doesn't at the same
Shut
time.
the fuck up. I'm giving this episode a 0 out of 10.
What a mark.
What a mark.
Mark don't like Brock.
This is a
You're
solid
Mark.
6.
Hey.
AEW.
Solid 6.
Yeah, it's not.
Hey, how many AEW wrestlers are on the list, huh? Huh?
Probably.
I mean, Chris Jericho might be on the list.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, well.
Was this episode before, like, I think it was definitely before Double or Nothing. It
This was
like a
the
month
last
after they
episode
announced-
before Lou's deportation, according to Darcy in the chat.
Oh,
Hey,
epic.
Lou is gone.
Oh yeah, that was epic. Kinda. Not for Lou, though.
Hey, I agree.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to preface this by saying I am a hardcore Republican, and I feel like all Mexicans need to leave. Just saying that right now. Anyways,
Okay, what's
thank
your
you,
rating?
Lou, for all your time. Oh, probably like a 6 out of 10.
All
Not
right.
memorable, but it's still an interesting topic.
I want to move on from that because I don't want to. I don't want to divide our audience already. Episode 1.
Listen, Obama screwed up this country.
All right. Next episode are the Denver Broncos Lizard People. Loo Kang Kast episode number
Yes.
11. This is the first ever conspiracy or a conspiracy Stevie Wonder.
Shut up.
What?
That's what it was called,
That's what
man.
it was called. Yeah, what?
Yeah, it's just a name of the thing. What the?
This also,
Anyways,
I don't know if it was the first
go ahead.
episode to have the Mikey theme song, but it definitely had it because I see on the
The best
copyright
theme
notice it has it on there. So
Oh yeah, and like that's
What an
when
idiot.
Lou got caught off guard by like how. Oh yeah,
So
it
it
was
is.
Mikey, and you said, "Oh, it's Sebi." Huh. Yeah. Great moment, and a great episode also.
hmm
I always love the conspiracy episodes, considering it's like I'm personally interested in conspiracy theories. AIDS was created by the government in order to kill off gay people. Same thing they did in the 70s with syphilis against black people. Just
And
putting
you're
it
still
out there.
on.
And the Denver airport thing, excuse me, it was very interesting because I did not know about like all the intricacies of the airport. And that was great learning about, especially with like the weird thumbnail made by yours truly and the title itself. So I'm gonna have to give this episode an 8 out of 10.
Wow.
I feel
Really?
like there has been far too much Sebi talking for this Dark Web episode.
Well, he's a retard. He
Wanted to
doesn't
put that
know.
out there. I'd just like you to consider that for future episodes and for
Okay.
the longevity of this podcast. We might need to put him on a timer.
Well,
Anyways,
know-
this episode, I could take it or leave it. I'll give it
Really?
a 9 out of 10.
oh. Well, this episode, I'm actually kind of surprised Sebi only gave it an 8.
All right.
This is one of my favorite episodes. In fact, I mean, it's the first conspiracy Stevie Wonder. I think it's the best one. It does have a really
Till we
good
get to the
thumbnail.
next one.
And I think this is my first 10.
Whoa.
Yeah. This is a masterpiece. This is one of the best episodes ever.
Whoa.
Yeah.
I'll
Yeah.
bump it up to a 9 only because the description says Catastropher Perilled.
What the fuck is
What a
that?
shape.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know, but it
that's-
sounds interesting.
No, Kate Stiffer Perilled. Katy Perry.
Oh, that makes
Because
sense.
she is John Benet Ramsey.
I'd say that makes sense. That doesn't
Oh
make
yeah,
any
that's
sense.
true.
Yeah.
That's not true. I don't think any single part
All
of
right,
that
next
is true.
episode. What's in my fridge? Loo Kang Kast episode number 12.
Did you take fridge pictures and send them to each other on Discord?
No, we didn't, but I think I went and looked at what was in my fridge, and I think you did too. Don't remember. But
Me neither.
this is we answered a bunch of questions. And this is the one. Hold on. I'll just play it for you.
Epic.
Hold on. That's that episode.
9 out of 10.
Starts off with Lou's burp. Iconic episode.
Whatever. I'll give it a 7.
Yeah, I'll give it a 7 just
What's
for
the
that.
point?
Yeah. All right then. Moving on. That was quick. A big ball of paint. Loo Kang Kast episode number 13. This is I believe we do a ranking. This is ranking. No, I think we could kind of discuss world records, just crazy world records,
Yeah.
and just talk about it. It's actually a really good episode.
Oh, I remember this one.
Yeah.
Did you have
Finally,
to,
one that he
guess?
remembers.
Did you like?
It was epic.
Yeah, I think he
And
had to
the
guess
beginning is
about a
also
lot of
epic
things.
also.
What is it?
Yeah.
Hold on, let me.
You
play
were
the
like reading
beginning.
the records, and then Lou would guess what the record was or something.
Yeah, something like that.
That's
Yo.
all right.
It is pairing, waiting for device, connecting.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah.
solid episode. What you give it, retard?
You know what? It's a good little episode talking about weird world records. Nothing too special, but simply pretty good episode. Solid episode. I'll give it an 8 out of 10. Is that a Nerf gun, for Christ's sake?
I'll give it an 8 out of 10 too.
I give it an 8 out of 10 as well. Would you look at that?
Epic.
Next, then. Oh, I gotta edit the title on this one. Ranking the top 20 most popular vegetables. And there's just nothing there. It's just ranking the. There's no Luke. It's not inside Loo Kang Kast episode 14. It just says ranking the top 20 most popular vegetables. That's it.
Are we sure this wasn't an episode of Smack Talk?
I believe this was an episode that had Mikey as the co-host. Because Lou was trapped in his car or something like that. He got deported, you know.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Now, wait a second. Whereabouts did you rate carrots?
I don't know.
You better find out.
It wasn't high, I can tell you that.
5 out of 10.
It wasn't top 5. He just left. he just left. It was definitely not top 5.
Bruh.
It may have cracked the top 10. Maybe not. My personal list, it doesn't crack the top 10. I can tell you that.
Okay, bye. For real.
Now, like baby carrots, like sweet carrots, they might crack the top 10, but not just carrots. You know,
Baby carrots are epic.
they are.
I give it a 0 out of 10. Fuck you. Carrots are epic.
This is a 7 out of 10. It's solid.
Sebi.
Mike
he
is a
knows
good
all about
co-host, and yeah, it's a ranking episode. Ranking episodes are always good.
Does Mikey have a nickname that starts with R?
Rebuttal? No.
Uma? No, that's P.
Nah.
Wrigley's gum. No, wait, that's a W.
Cream of Woodruff.
Ooh.
So what do you give it, Sebby? Or retard?
I'll give it a 7. I mean, it's not. I wouldn't say it's a 6 because Mikey's on there and he does a good job. I wouldn't say it's an 8 out of 10 because it wasn't too.
Kang's
memorable,
on
so
there.
I mean, it wouldn't be the Kang cast. It would just be since Lou can't be there, because somebody had to get deported.
Debbie fears Mikey.
That too.
Episode 15, Loo Kang Kast. Is that what we're up to?
Yep.
Yeah.
Borat is very nice.
Stay quiet. I should probably stay quiet.
Loo Kang Kast episode 13.
please.
Borat is very nice. And this episode has nobody in the premiere chat except for Paul going, "Err." That's it. That's it. Just one message, and it's Paul going, "Err." That's it. We reviewed Borat.
I don't know if I watched this, but I definitely watched Borat, and it's epic.
Yeah.
Borat.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say 6 out of 10. You know, the movie reviews I don't really care for them that much, if I'm being honest with you. But I like some of them a lot. This one is not one of my favorites.
Spider-Man?
We'll talk about that later.
I feel
Alright, jeez, chill.
This particular movie review,
chill.
I feel like this movie review, like it's a movie that's not too out there, but it's definitely out there.
Chill.
So where like the actual movie content itself, when talking about it, it's pretty good. I'll give it a 7.
I don't remember it, but I'll give it a 10.
Nice.
Very
that leads
nice.
us to Lou's Scared of Balloons, Loo Kang Kast episode number 16. This episode, we talk about a bunch of strange phobias, and I think I have Lou guess. And I like say the name of the phobia, and Lou guesses it.
I was gonna say I hadn't heard of, but now I remember it. Never mind. Go on,
This
please.
is epic episode. Darcy, what do you give it? What do you like? What do you like about it?
How about a 10?
What out of 10?
Just 10.
Oh, just a 10? Oh, how about a 10? Okay.
10, period.
But not out of 10, just 10?
Yeah, it's 10.
Oh, okay. Just gives it a 10. What about you, Sebby? Retard?
This is my personal favorite episode of the Loo Kang Kast.
Whoa.
10 out of 10.
Now, it's not my personal favorite, but I understand that it is an epic episode. I give it a 9 out of 10. Yeah. So moving on to the next episode then. Who Wants a Bottle of Henny? Loo Kang Kast episode number 17. This one, we rank GoFundMe campaigns, the worst GoFundMe campaigns. I want to start off with this one. This is one of the worst episodes of Loo Kang Kast that's ever been made. Lou was out of his mind, batshit crazy during this episode, and I believe I kind of went batshit crazy too.
Isn't that the roleplay episode?
No. Who Wants a Bottle of Henny is not the worst. I'll give it a 2.
I'm gonna say I'm gonna give this to a 9 for the same reason that you gave it. Lou was on crack that entire time, and it was epic.
I hated it.
It was great for us watching.
But it sounds epic, so I'll give it a 9.
Ugh.
Yeah.
All right. So next one then, we pooed our pants. Loo Kang Kast episode number 18.
Did you?
We answered some funny questions in this one. This is a questions episode. So, we played El Pasito Perón.
These episodes are too similar. I can't tell them apart. It's all just one big blur of the Loo Kang Kast.
Oh, yeah, there's a lot of episodes.
Racist.
But this one's kind of good, I guess. I don't really remember it too well, so I guess I'll give it a 5, a bang average. 5.
What I remember from this episode is like the weird poo stories that Lou and I think Kang also talked about one for himself, but I remember just Lou having a few poo stories to talk about. And I feel like that bumps it up to at least a 7.
Alright. What about you, Darcy?
Fuck, I was trying to do something. Never mind. I don't know. I don't remember it.
Alright. Moving on then. Lou Hates the Beatles. Loo Kang Kast episode number 15. This is another conspiracy or conspiracy Stevie Wonder.
Why is this the title?
Because it's I think one of Lou's conspiracy theories was that the Beatles suck or something like that.
Yeah. And he was just denying that that there's any good Beatles song.
I remember
Which
agreeing
is-
with him.
Kind of bullshit.
Then I read JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, and they had some Beatles song reference. So I listened to that one.
Yeah. Was it good?
Oh, yeah, it's alright.
Well, every conspiracy or conspiracy Stevie Wonder video is good. This one's not a 10.
Oh,
I'll say it's an 8. No, I'll say it's a 7. I'll go to 7.
I feel like, as Kang said, any conspiracy video is pretty good. I don't remember too much from this particular one, but any of them is good for like a rainy day if you're trying to stay at home and you want to listen to some Loo Kang Kast, bro.
I've lost interest in ranking, so I'm just going to give it whatever Kang said.
Okay.
What is it? The thing with Lou trying to say that the Beatles have no good
Wrap it up,
songs
Stevie.
is...
Nah.
Nah, listen.
You have a time constraint.
You could say
Come on,
that they're
retard.
overrated. I mean, they are, but they still have good songs, though. Anyways, just my little rant there.
Can't
It's
believe
still,
you said the Beatles
I'll say it's an 8
overrated.
out of 10.
He's still going on.
Maybe you'll shut up.
Next episode, then, I got simultaneously whipped and nay-nayed. Loo Kang Kast episode number 20.
What the fuck is this episode about?
Now, Darcy, I know you didn't see this episode because this episode is an NFL mock draft episode.
Are you sure? Check the chat.
I mean, you were you were there, but
What about checking the comments?
you left 15 minutes in because you Seppi said
I?
Matt Pat is my dad Pat. Yeah, because we told you could
Hell
leave,
yeah.
Darcy. And he did.
That was worth it reading that comment.
This is a long episode, one of our longest, if not the longest. It's not bad. We alienated most of our audience with it, I think. And that's kind of bad. It's not a particularly great episode, though. I'm going to give it a 4.
Hey, we alienated all of our audience by putting Sebi on this show.
I know, but maybe we can build it back up, you know?
So mad when he sees Sebi in his spot, he'll return.
Yeah, Rusty's going to be so
Bruh.
angry.
We
He's
can
angry
delete
about
this
everything,
episode,
though, isn't he?
and the real Dark Web episode 1 can be next week.
Yeah. So, Sebi, what do you give episode 20?
It's a simple video for a long ass video. That is. It's a mock draft video. Devin Bush is a great player. That's all I need to say about it. It's a 5 out of 10.
And
Yeah, it's
Darcy,
a-
what do you give it?
Devin Bush sucks ass. That's all I want to say. And I'll give it a 0 out of 10.
Yo!
How do you know?
All right, guys. I'm not going to let you
I
guys
know
go
all
into
about
this. Next episode, Loo Kang Kast Clip Show. Loo Kang Kast episode number
Next episode,
21.
Fuck you. Good show
uh,
after 20 episodes having us.
I mean, it's 20 hours of content, though. I mean, come on.
Yeah, but
That's a lot.
yeah.
But yeah, I would have to say it's not.
0.
It's one of the worst episodes. I'm gonna give it a 1, but it's still.
Not really an episode.
I mean, it's the
Just a
best
clip.
bits though. So I mean, it's still somewhat entertaining.
Yes.
I mean, I don't really like having to do that. I didn't really like it, but you know, it's still you can find some entertainment from it. So it's not terrible. It's a 1. It's a 1.
I'm going to do something real quick for 5 minutes. I'll be back just as Sebi has finished wrapping up his ratings for this episode.
Okay.
Cool. With this one, it's a weird concept. I'm not sure if it really plays out, but like, I'll just give it like, I don't know, a 3. No, actually a 2. I don't remember too much from this. All I like is just the thumbnail.
Did he make the thumbnail and say he likes it? Because I swear to God.
Maybe.
The thumbnail
fuck.
is just the Loo Kang Kast picture.
Oh, I was like,
What a retard!
I was looking at the wrong video.
Oh, he's living
I
up
was
to his
looking at
name.
beating off at- I was looking at the beating off at Bob's Burgers video.
Oh.
Well, speaking
It's
of
a
that
clip show,
video,
it's stupid.
beating off with Bob's Burgers, Loo Kang Kast episode number 22. This one it's actually, Lou plays a game where he tries to guess if something is a trademark brand or a generic term. Yeah.
Oh, I remember this one.
This
was
is quite a
peak Loo
this is
Kang.
an epic episode. So yeah. What do you give it then? If it's peak Loo Kang Kast, a 10?
9. Loo Kast
9.
is okay. It's not that good, okay. Stop putting
Don't-
tickets on yourself, Bob. Trying to give it a 10. Trying to influence my rating.
Fuck you. I give it a 10. Fuck you, bitch.
Nah, you would.
No, I give it a 9.
Uh,
9. It's not a masterpiece. It's not Denver Broncos. But it's a 9.
Jabber.
So what about you, Shabby?
all right. It's a fun little game there. Goes for usual Loo Kang Kast time. I'll give it an 8.
8. All right.
Let me speak.
Chill,
Next
chill,
then,
chill.
episode number 23. Who killed Captain Alex?
Yo.
Yes.
I'll let you guys go ahead and with this one.
I'll go first. That film is
good.
great. The review is
Oh,
great.
no,
It goes
no,
over
no.
pretty well.
I don't really remember it that
Uh,
well, but the movie's kind of weird. I might not have even watched this one. I might have skipped it, but
Okay. What are you giving it?
I'll say 7 out of 10.
All right, Darcy.
Ditto.
All right. What did I give? Whatever I gave not Gordon Ramsay. What's the Borat? I gave Borat like a 6. I give this one a 7. This one's a better than a Borat review.
Whoa.
So we all go with 7. Then moving on, ranking the top 20 soft drinks. Loo Kang Kast episode number 24.
Maybe this is the one I was mad about.
Maybe.
Mountain Dew number 1.
No.
Orange Fanta number 1.
No. Oh, you are
Was
mad. You
Coke
did get mad about this one.
Vanilla number 1. Vanilla
No.
Coke number 1.
You like a bunch of pussy drinks, don't you?
I think Dr. Pepper was number 1.
Epic.
Oh, fuck you. Fuck this show.
Fuck you. Dr. Pepper is better than fucking any drink except for RC Cola.
It sucked more than Dave Bush. What was his name? Reggie Bush.
Devin Bush.
Devin Bush.
I mean, you are right in Reggie Bush, but...
Hey, watch your mouth.
No, I'm not saying that he sucked. I'm saying that he is a football player.
That's true.
George Bush.
He was also a
Did
football
not
player.
11.
This is a good episode. This is a solid ranking episode. I'd say it's a 7.
Hate Dr. Pepper.
Fuck you.
Oh,
Yes.
do it then. Now.
I'll give it a 6. It's an okay episode.
Debbie,
Nothing
please.
too much to it. It's a ranking.
You
You're
ruined it.
cutting out there. What'd you say?
You had to have sex.
What?
Cool. Do you want a medal for it?
Oh, I
What?
want Kang's dick in my butt.
Oh, okay, cool. Have fun.
Yeah, cut that last part out.
I'm not cutting anything.
Nah.
Can
This
you cut
is-
like all the Sebby's parts out?
Uncensored, motherfucker. I'm putting my feet up. Uncensored.
Can we
Uh,
can we cut some of Sebby's though?
No, we'll talk about it later.
Okay. I'll give this one a 0 out of 10
All right.
because of Dr. Pepper.
Then
I was
moving
very
on
mad over
to a little to a stretch of videos that I'm not really excited about. Episode number 25, Wheel of Fortune.
Hey, the game show arc.
Yeah.
the finger poke of doom for the Loo Kang Kast.
I give this one an 2 out of 10. No. Oh, yes, no, it had a bunch of recording problems. Yeah, 2 out of 10. Fuck this episode, Wheel of Fortune.
I'll say 1 out of 10. There weren't even Wheel of Fortune graphics on the friggin'
Well, there
actual
was
video
supposed to
itself.
be, but fucking, it was stupid, alright?
Hey, just remember.
It's screwed up, but it still isn't visually appealing with the actual material at hand, so I'm going to give it a 1.
Visually appealing.
a
It's an audio
podcast.
podcast.
With
are you
video,
talking
I mean, the
about?
other game show stuff involves some visuals to it also.
Not this one.
This one kind of needs it.
Oh, it's not visually appealing.
That's what I said. So to implore,
I agree then.
So what do you give it?
Actually, don't remember this one.
Okay.
cool.
That seems like a very typical thing that's a common theme that's been happening here, Darcy.
I remember all the game show ones being epic, actually, so I'm going to give this one a 9 out of 10.
Okay. Then next
Hey,
one.
it could be worse. It could be a Cards Against Humanity episode.
We're moving on. We're gonna go on to that. Next one, Secret Hitler. Loo Kang Kast episode number 26. We played Secret Hitler. This one it actually has visuals. It's a lot better than the Wheel of Fortune one, but it's still a game show, and I don't really like those episodes that much.
I like the one I was on with the eggs.
I'd say 4. This is a 4.
I'm gonna say out of like the game show ones, this one is it's an appealing game, but it's still a bit like too complicated to really like grasp hold of mentally. I mean, that's just me.
Yeah, you are retarded.
Around here. Yeah, that's true. But I'll give it a 3. I mean, it is an interesting concept as like a game choice for everybody to play, but it's still just a little filler episode.
Ooh.
Very visually appealing, so I'm gonna give it an 8.
All right, then next episode, Spyfall, Loo Kang Kast episode number 27. This one I would say is probably the best out of this little bunch here. I'm gonna give this one a 6.
It was a fun game to play. I wish we would play it more, but it's still, one of those little game show episodes that I can't say is like one of those things where I can just kick back and relax and listen. I have to just like be more in tune with what's going on, which is not something that I want out of like a usual Loo Kang Kast type of episode. But I will give it a 5 out of 10 considering it is one of the better game show episodes.
Okay, you know what?
Mid tier.
I just went in the chat and kind of just like scrolled through while you were talking, taking forever to say whatever the fuck you were gonna say, and I see Zach at 50 minutes and 53 seconds put in the premiere chat, they have no infar. Like, it says info with an R at the end of it.
That's just how he speaks, though.
They have no info.
That's how he would say it, though.
So, yeah. Thank you for that,
He's
Zach.
from Townsville.
So what do you guys give it? I don't even listen to you, Sebby.
Let's just move on.
5 out of 10.
Darcy, what'd you say?
I already said it, so let's just move on.
All right, then. Next. This is an actual good episode. 50-50 Challenge, Loo Kang Kast, episode number 28. This is where we went on Reddit and did the 50-50 challenge on Reddit.
Oh. But you edited out all the gore.
Well, I had to.
Well, see,
there's an uncensored version.
There was an uncensored version I linked in the thing.
I think I just like onto the subreddit and found all the posts anyway.
Yeah, well, you can do that too. But yeah, we did that.
I did. 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10, yeah. I agree.
No!
I feel like with the censored version, I'll give it a 7. With the uncensored version, I'll give it a 10. The censored version doesn't do it justice.
Like I said.
Well, there you go. 10 out of 10 still. That's one of the best episodes ever. Top 5 episode, probably. Yeah. Next episode, then. Old people are stupid. Loo Kang Kast number 29.
That's Michael Carbonara.
This one we looked at old people Facebook. Like a bunch of posts from old people Facebook.
Did Mikey get mad that you doxed him? He gets mad when people share stuff off his Facebook account. How'd you get away with that?
I got permission, We're cool. We're cool. Golden Gods, we flock together.
Hey, different brand.
Don't bring that smack talk shit to you, buddy. Don't get me started.
Well, this episode is actually, I like this episode a lot. Lou and I had a lot of fun with this episode. It's another Reddit episode. This is the Reddit arc, and it's not as good as the 50-50 challenge, but I say it's an 8 out of 10.
Ditto.
Don't really remember too much about it, but I feel like if I were to go back and watch it, it'd be a fun episode to watch.
Moving on, episode 28 of the Loo Kang
Are you
done?
Episode 30 of the Loo Kang Kast. The ABCs of Death, featuring Paul.
Hey, Paul's
Now,
on
this one... Oh, this one. Yeah, you want to know where Paul is? Hold on, I'll play it.
Oh, God.
This episode, I went through
Sucked.
copyright hell trying to put on. No, I didn't suck. All right. I went through copyright hell trying to get this one. I had to upload this like 7 times or something. I finally
It's
had
the
to
one with the actual movie.
Yes, it's a watch along.
I
commentary.
don't think I watched it. Maybe the second half. Was it 2 parts?
No. It was it was 2 parts. No,
Ah,
it wasn't 2 parts actually. It's 2 hours, 15 minutes.
so
We actually
it was
watched the whole
just a
thing.
review.
This was a commentary.
Then we never mind.
We didn't do a review episode. I don't think. I think we watched something that was similar or something like that. Something at a point later. I don't remember.
Weren't there some Patreon exclusive
we did
episodes?
do a review episode. You're right. There was episode 33 is a review episode. Yeah.
I know
So-
the Loo Kang Kast better than Kang.
So this one, I had to upload it in fucking way slow fucking speed, and I had to have you watch it in 2 times speed for it to be normal. And I had to fucking.
I didn't do that.
I had to upload a bunch of different things and whatever the fuck, you know. I hated doing this episode. I liked watching it. I hated trying to get this episode up. But it's not bad. But my memory of it's tainted, so I'm gonna give it a 4.
I only saw the review one, so I'm gonna review that. I'm gonna rate the review one. I think it was kind of
Bless you.
weird. You chose to review something that I hadn't watched, so I'm gonna give it like a 2 out of 10.
Okay.
Didn't really like
Perfect.
the false advertisement of Paul being there when it was just actually a
He was
song by
there.
him.
What do you mean?
Uh,
He was there.
What is it? The movie kind of bored me a bit, so I just kind of checked out mentally halfway through.
yeah, you
Same
did that a
thing with-
lot, huh?
I mean, the review was better. I'll get to that in a little bit here, but I'll give this like a 3.
Yeah, we watched the first half, and then I didn't want to have to go through hell again trying to fucking get the second half up there, so we only reviewed the second half. That's what happened. So, moving on then. Cards Against
31.
Humanity. Loo Kang Kast episode 31. It's another game show type episode. Not exactly a game show, but a
Less than a
game.
game show.
Yeah.
Yeah. Negative 1 out of 10? Question mark.
No, it's not bad.
Hey, that's my rate.
It's just kind
buddy.
of weird.
It's one of the better
Get rid of that
game
question mark.
episodes. Like, it's better than Wheel of Fortune.
No, but maybe I don't remember.
But it might be
I
better
mean,
than
it's Cards
Super
Against
Hitler.
Humanity. It's Cards Against Humanity, so it's obviously going to be fun, but like,
Team Luigi.
I feel like a lot of the time, like when using like the TWFS cards, like it kind of isolated a few of like the people watching it a bit. Like some people knew what was going on, some people didn't,
Nobody.
so that could taint like a few people's opinion on it. But I got some of the references, even if they were like extremely dated. But I feel like the episode is okay. I'll give it a 4.
I think I'll give it the same.
Big
Yeah.
box shaped. What was? There's a bunch of Spix arsehole ones.
Big
and
heart-shaped
finger ones.
box. And yeah, you fucking weirdo.
Oh, 10 out of 10.
All right, next one then. Family Feud. Loo Kang Kast episode number 32.
Woo!
Now, this is the best of the game shows. This is
Team
definitely the best
Luigi.
episode.
Team Luigi.
And I'm going to say this is a solid 7 out of 10. And that's high. That's like a 12 for the game show episodes. So,
Well,
yeah.
watch this. I'm gonna give it a 12 out of 10.
Yo, you're breaking the scale.
That's
You're on
like
Melter
50
mode.
for a game show.
Yeah.
I'll give it a 6. It was a good episode.
Then
Fuck
moving
you.
on, the ABCs of Death review, Loo Kang Kast episode number 33.
Oh,
This is where we reviewed the second
I
half.
already rated this one.
I know. I'm gonna rate this one a 5. It's average.
I can hear myself
No.
on delay sometimes on someone else's thing, I think.
I'm
So
gonna rate
now I
this
know, like,
one.
I'm way behind. This is why I keep ending up interrupting someone or getting interrupted.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, not that bad. I'm gonna rate this one a 3,
Yeah.
actually, instead of 5, but I think I'm gonna go down with a 3. Yeah.
I'll agree with that. I'm not really interested in the ABC's of Death movie, to be honest. The actual review was okay, but it can't really be saved by my lack of interest of the actual movie. So 3.
Okay.
I rated this already, so I'm going to rate the other episode now. I didn't watch it, so I declined to give a rating.
Okay. Next episode then, episode
Yes.
34, the Family Pood family versus the Proud family. Loo Kang Kast, episode 34. It's Family Feud again.
Epic. 10 out of 10.
This one was actually kind of epic. I liked
Was it better?
a lot.
Did Sebi win or something? Is that why
might
you
have
liked
been.
it?
I
was
don't
in
know
the
which one's
episode,
which,
but
so I'm gonna it's a 7.
Fuck you.
It was a
about the
great
7.
episode. I remember no wait, that's something else. I'll leave that for later.
I say
I'm thinking of something else.
Brian Griffin.
But yeah, it's still a good 7 out of 7 or 7 out of 10.
He's going full retard yet again. Sabby, never go full
All right,
retard.
here. Well, we're going full retard with this next episode. Oh God.
Now, this next episode, Tinder
Is this the
Time.
Sebi's last name?
Loo Kang Kast, episode number 35. I want to go first this time. I give this. If I could give it, if I could go off the scale, I'd give it 11. I'd give it a 200 out of 10. This is a 10 out of 10. My favorite episode of the Loo Kang Kast ever. Favorite one to record. I had to edit it. I had to watch the whole fucking thing to edit it. So, and I had a good time doing it. So, yeah. Tinder Time. 10 out of 10.
I could
Best
save
episode
this
in the
for a
entire
second.
series.
So for those who don't know, basically my name and my likeness was used on gay dating profiles on the internet in order to talk to actual gay people out there. Kind of humiliated me a bit, but it was funny in the end, and I'll give it a 10 out of 10.
To be fair,
surprised.
Sammy, did it humiliate you, though? Because, I mean, I feel like it built your confidence. You had a bunch of gay guys fawning over you.
I'm just surprised Sebi gave you the
It kind of creeped me out
passwords to his
also,
account.
honestly.
Sebby did what
Like, in
now?
all seriousness here.
Surprised Sebi gave you the passwords to his accounts.
Yeah, I know. I was surprised, too. He had to change them afterwards. He didn't want me to do it again, but, you know, the password used to be, Seb Wild Guy.
10.
No 10.
No.
He didn't
I remember this
know
episode.
protection too well. He had a very weak password. There was no numbers, no capital letters, no special characters, no anything. It was
Yeah.
just Seb Wild Guy.
The Seb
Yeah, it
Wild
was just-
guy, they said your password's too short, but I'm Sebi short.
And retarded.
He has a short penis.
All right, it's best.
All right,
Yeah,
so
this
that's-
episode is probably one of the best. Notice no Lou.
Yeah.
Huh? Lou stinks.
Question mark.
I feel like if Lou, I'm gonna be honest with you, if Lou was on there, it would be 11 out of 10.
Faggot. Go suck his dick, homo.
Nah, I'm just being honest. Honestly.
Yeah, you
At
honestly.
least said
wanna
his
fucking do it.
deportation was epic. How am I sucking up to him?
Him off.
All right, moving on. Loo Kang Kast episode
I ain't rated
36.
it.
What? Oh, go ahead.
Debbie sucks off Lou.
Rate it.
That wasn't a rating.
10 out of 10.
10 out of 10. Everybody gave it 10 out of 10.
Yeah.
Woo!
It's the best episode. The Voice, Part 1. Loo Kang Kast episode number 36. We did The Voice and had a bunch of people from the Discord sing a bunch of songs, and it was pretty epic.
I hate it because my mic was cutting out and it was like, I was also like way behind, so it was all off beat. Nah.
Wow, kind of like the DRK Web episode number 1, huh?
I can't hear myself. So I don't know what's happening. 0 out of 10.
Damn. All right, Savvy, what do you give it?
Some interesting concept. It was kind of fun to do. I felt like I was screwed in the end, but whatever. It was a fun episode to watch. I'll give it an 8.
Yeah.
No, actually, give it a 7.
I'd say either a 7 or 8. I'll go ahead and I'll give it a 7. Yeah. No, I'll give it an 8. This one was better than the second one. Because this next episode, The Voice Part 2. Loo Kang Kast episode number 37.
2 was epic.
I like the
Alan went sicko mode.
Alan did go sicko mode.
You just hated Alan.
But fucking he went sicko mode for the wrong reasons.
You're making me do it.
Alan went AWOL.
So episode 37. It's shorter. It's 10 minutes shorter. It's 51 minutes than the first episode. I'm gonna go ahead and give this one a 7. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll agree. It's the same thing with the first part. Had some epic moments, some Eric moments. I'll give it a 7.
I will give it a 10.
Whoa.
It's of Alan.
Nice. All right then.
Hey, have you seen that picture of Alan in a dress?
Shut up. No, fuck you.
Give that out of 10.
Fuck you.
That 11 out.
I'm not rated. You can't rate that. That would be illegal.
That's right, all 5 of them. There's a few of them. Hey.
Well, Darcy. Next episode number 38. Spider-Man review.
Yeah.
So what do you talk about it then, Darcy?
From an inside source that Lou may have fallen asleep on more than one occasion during the recording of this episode. He'd gotten away with it.
I don't know if he got away with it though.
Also, for the people in the know, I'm tapping my nose. Pizza emoji, pizza emoji, pizza emoji, pizza emoji. Huh?
Yes. Pizza emoji, pizza emoji, pizza emoji, pizza emoji.
I did, and you didn't get it for months until I fucking clipped the bit from the actual fucking watch along one.
Yeah. Well, shit happens, you know. But Spider-Man review. I don't like review episodes that much. There's a reason why that is that the last one. I believe that's the last review.
Might be.
Yeah, it is the last review. There's a reason why it's the last review. I don't really like doing review episodes that much. 5 out of 10, average.
10 out of 10, epic.
Yeah, it's a review. I'm not a big Spider-Man movie fan.
See, it kicks Evie off the podcast.
Yeah, I might have to.
I've never watched it, so I can't really. But whatever. It's a review episode. I'll give it a 5.
Okay.
You fucking hate the Spider-Man movie and then say you haven't even watched it.
I didn't say I hate it. I'm just saying I'm not a fan of it. I can't.
Well, I'm saying I hate you.
All right.
I can tell you're playing some weird machine every time I try to.
Moving on to a very divisive episode. This could have potential to get a 0 from one of us and a 10 from the other.
What is it?
Improv time. Loo Kang Kast episode number 39.
Homie.
Now,
the water is on the bridge.
I loved this episode. I loved recording this episode. I like this episode a lot. You know, I understand that some people might not like it, but I thought it was entertaining. I'm gonna give it an 8.
Oh yeah? Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Well, I thought it was more entertaining than you, apparently.
Oh.
A 10 out of 10.
Woo! All right. And Sammy, retard.
Well, Kang, you said that it's either a love or a hate thing. I'm saying it's just okay. Because there's certain parts where it's like, oh yeah, Lou's going off the deep end. This is epic. There's parts where it's like, meh, it could have been better here. I'll go to 6.
All right. Then, next episode 40, live Q&A. Our first ever live Q&A. Darcy, you were a part of this episode, so you're going to give it a 10 out of 10?
It was a J-Dog exclusive.
Yeah, it was a J-Dog exclusive.
Of it, because I said that, so 10 out of 10.
I don't really care for these I mean, they're okay. They're not the best episodes, not the worst episodes. I would say it's a solid 6 out of 10.
It's pretty visually appealing.
I'll go to a 4. Don't really remember too much from this episode.
You asked a bunch of
I
questions in
can't.
it.
Yeah, that's why it sucked.
Alright then. Next one. Oh, this one's pretty good. Ranking our top 10 favorite Discord members. So I had a top 10. Lou had a top 10. So it was actually a top 20, I guess, from our ranking app. You know, that's how our
Not
rankings
really.
go
Well,
always.
Actually,
Well, not really, but you know, we still had 20 spots. So
for 10 people.
10 people, but there was 20 things that we ranked. There was 20 rankings.
That was a bra moment by you.
Nah, we still had 20. We still need 2 times 10, motherfucker. You know how to do math? I'm sorry. You know how to do maths?
Me. You say
Fuck
that.
off.
Fucking knife, man. Alright, I like this episode a lot. Seems a lot of other people did too.
Oh, you gave me a really low rating, cunt.
Well, it still would be.
The
It was
lowest of like. Fuck you. The lowest of like. Than like the shit. Like you had Alan and fucking Sebi and I think Kim, but then it was like once you got to all the real ratings, I was fucking dead last. Fuck.
I'll tell you what, I think Kim's probably higher than you now.
I hate you. You're not even. On
You were
my
like
top 10.
6 or 7, all right. You know, you weren't.
7. I remember.
You had just come back.
I was
Kind
back
of.
long enough.
Eh.
Hey, Lou had me top 4, so fuck you.
Well, that's because
I'm gonna go start the
in
Lou
stupid
Darcy
mode.
cars.
Listen, Lou was in Sebi mode, all right.
Lou is on
Man.
crack.
Brandon? I don't think so. Lou hates Jews, probably.
Yeah, well, I say this is a 10 out of 10. Actually, I was gonna say 9, but I'm gonna give it a 10 because I've heard it's my best friend Mikey's favorite episode. So I'm gonna give it a
Who's he
10
got?
just for him.
He was like top 3. Fuck him.
I remember liking this episode, even though I was ranked low. But I
Why do
wouldn't
you
say
like
it's a straight up 10. I'll say it's a 7. It's enjoyable, but I wouldn't say it's a 10 by any means.
I hate you both. I give Lou a 10 out of 10. I give Kang a 0 out of fuck you.
Okay.
Kang. Please apologize.
No. You know what?
Boo.
Next episode, I'm just gonna play it.
God, man.
Ass clown. Sebi is an 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 ass clown. This is the worst episode of the Loo Kang Kast. This is a 0 out of 10.
Sebi, thoughts?
Out of like the small bits in between, out of the loop, they were decent, trying to slander my name around, but most of it is just looping filler. It's the Revolution number 9 of the Loo Kang Kast episodes. I'll give it a 0.
I don't get that. The Revolution what? I don't get that reference, but I was in this episode. So,
You'll learn it
10
when you're
out
older.
of 10.
Were you in this episode?
Hey. It's like the star of this episode.
I thought the
Except
Masked
for
Man was in the
No, I
episode.
think, yeah.
Oh, wait. Cut that part out of this
Kayfabe.
episode.
Kayfabe.
Yeah.
My friend, the masked man, was in this episode.
Yeah, the Masked Man's bits and whatever Mikey's bits and all that, they were good. It's just that you had to fucking sit through Sebi's an ass clown, Sebi's an ass clown, Sebi's an ass clown, Sebi's an ass clown for 5-10 minutes at a time before you could see it.
I remember the premiere of this, and I was just in my what is it, business law class listening to this. I'm like, God, this is suck. This is the big suck. Well, it is the big suck. 0.
Man, 0. Because it had so much potential. Sebi's shoot episode had so much potential, and I squandered it.
Didn't lose Mike.
To be
Didn't
fair,
lose internet break or something.
Something happened that we weren't able to do it well enough. I don't remember what it was. I don't remember the specifics. Could have been me. Could have been Lou. I don't know. Could have been both of us. But Yeah, it had a lot of potential. And to be fair, a lot of the reason why we didn't really do much of an episode, we only got videos from like the Masked Man and Mikey, and that was like it. we got no Sevi shoots.
Yeah, it was weird.
Hey,
So
People
sorry
would
I
shit on me all
couldn't sit
day.
here shoot.
yeah,
It was
that's
disappointing.
there you go.
Masked Man though, he sent like tons of video.
He did. He saved it. Well, he didn't really save it because it was still 0.
Saved it for a video. Fuck.
He saved it from being negative. Yeah, that's it. That's that worst episode. Next episode, match game show, but it's a pretty good episode. It was funny for what it was.
Kang, have you seen this Know the Product music video? And she like shakes her ass for a few seconds of it.
No, I haven't.
It's the latest one. I saw it on Instagram.
Oh, nice.
I jerked off to it a couple of days ago. She's in a cow suit though, so it's kind of weird. But
No, is it like the
She's got a
fucking
thick
bitch I'm a cow? She
What are you
just
talking
copying
about?
that? Is Snow the
No, it's
product just copying bitch I'm a cow?
oh, it's like some sort of onesie thing. It's
Okay.
something about Corona. Just
What do you give match
it's the
game?
last music video. Huh? Oh
What
yeah,
do
I
you
was
give
on
Match
this
Game?
one, wasn't I?
Yes, you were.
Yeah.
You said a lot about Brian Griffin.
Yeah, I ruined the episode. I ruined the game.
You kind of did.
But the episode was epic. 10 out of 10.
Go ahead.
I like this episode. It's fun to look back on, especially in some parts, depending on what the question
Yeah.
is.
My
I remember
man!
specifically,
My man!
yeah, my man. When the egg question came up, it's like I like my women how I like my eggs. And then I remember my answer was oozing, which got a few laughs. And then Darcy's was epic. Raised in a cage, beautiful.
Hey,
8 out of 10.
just blow me now, huh?
Yeah, I'm gonna say 7 out of 10. That's the peak for game show episodes for me. I can't really go higher than that. No, I'll give it an 8. I liked it better than Family Feud, I think. No, I didn't. Oh, that's 7 out of 10. I don't like it
I
better than
did.
Family Feud. 7 out of 10. Yeah.
Oh.
All right, episode number 44. Loo Kang Kast, episode number 44. Taking dumb BuzzFeed quizzes. Our first ever BuzzFeed episode. Oof. It's a pretty good episode, though, actually.
Didn't you do it like back to back, though?
No, we had a
Is the
Cards
next
Against
week
Humanity
BuzzFeed?
episode, and then we had a
Oh,
dumb
yeah,
BuzzFeed.
great. Oh, fuck you.
Yeah,
Loo
taking
Kang
dumb
Kast,
BuzzFeed
yeah.
quizzes. I liked it. It's a solid episode. It's not the best. It's not the worst. It's a 6 out of 10. Maybe even a 7, but it's a 6. I'm gonna go to 6. All right, fuck off. So what do you give it, Sebby?
I'll give it a 5. Don't really remember too much from this. This was sort of like the downturn of the podcast itself, though there were
Oh.
a few moments of light that came out of these last few episodes here, but this isn't really one of them. Average episode. I'll give it a 5.
Did I give it a rating yet? Sorry, I was
No, you didn't. That's fucking. You're yanking it right now.
I'll give it. What episode's this?
BuzzFeed. BuzzFeed.
You hear me? I said 5.
Okay.
BuzzFeed.
I'm gonna work on this
you
5.
could have to. Yeah, 5. You give it a 5. All right. Next episode then. Cards Against Humanity 2. Loo Kang Kast, episode number 45.
0. Did you hear that? 0.
3. Yeah, you said 0. I heard you. 3.
Did you hear that? 0.
Meh.
Did you
I
hear it?
have nothing to say about this
0.
episode. I heard you. Yes, I can hear you. I heard you. 0, 0, 0, 0. 0. All right.
Did you hear me?
It sucks. No wonder it's only 4 views on it. I'll give it a 3.
Sebby, you know-
Sebby.
Put him on blast like
God
that.
damn, don't go full retard mode on me. Fuck. Jesus Christ.
Hello.
Kang, I
Next
sent you a DM
episode.
on
What?
Instagram. Check it, please.
God damn it. All right. Yo.
Yeah? Yeah?
I wasn't expecting a tail to be at the end of that. It kind of Threw me off a little bit. All right, next
Are
episode.
you a fan?
More dumb BuzzFeed quizzes. Loo Kang Kast episode number 47. This one, I don't know if it was worse. It's probably about the same. But it is kind of a hack episode. We kind of just did it like almost right after, so I'll give it a 5 average.
Same.
3.
Same. Did you hear that?
Yeah, we can hear you. Yeah, you're Gucci gang.
Okay.
All right, here we go. Old slang words. Loo Kang Kast episode number 48.
Yeah.
We
I
went
forgot
over-
the one that I said I was going to use all the time. I guess
You kind of failed in that mission, huh?
there was a couple of good ones.
You kind of flubbed the dub on that one, huh?
Oh, was that one of them?
Yeah, that's one of them.
There was
But
better-
yeah.
something about something. Never mind.
It is a good episode, though. I like the episode a lot. Out of the last 15 or so, it's one of the best. So, I'll say solid 7.
I don't really remember too much about this one, but from what I do remember, it's pretty decent for the last downturn of the podcast, so I'll give it like a 6.
All right.
I'll give it a 6 too. No, no.
Good night. All right.
Nate.
Well, then moving on.
Right.
2019 year in review. Loo Kang Kast episode number 49. Kind of a hack episode. But it's a series. It's not really a hack episode. You know, it's kind of a thing we should be doing. It's not better than 2018's episode. It's definitely not better. I'm gonna give this one a solid 6.
The only reason I'd probably give it a 7, but the only reason because of that is because we didn't really know how good we had it in 2019 until now. So this is sort of like a weird little like timepiece sort of thing, which is weird in retrospect. But it's an okay episode. Weird timing with what it was, so I'll give it a 7.
All right.
You neglected to mention anything. You had a whole section for movie memes, I'm pretty sure. You neglected to mention, it was just a meme. You neglected to mention anything about Joker, so I think you know what my rating for this episode is.
All right, then. Next episode, big milestone. Loo Kang Kast live Q&A. Loo Kang Kast episode number 50. Woof.
We're nearing the
50.
end.
That's right. Oh, and also, I must say, we probably, at a point here... Oh, yeah, episode 46. I forgot to mention that. We watched...
Oh, the lost episode.
It's the lost episode. We watched some things. I won't say, because it's a lost episode, you know? You can't
It's
really...
horror themed.
It's horror theme. It was a Halloween episode. But yeah,
Halloween.
0 out of 10.
I've never heard it for obvious reason.
Alright. Well, there's that. So episode 50, live Q&A, another live Q&A. What you guys saying?
Don't remember anything about this whatsoever.
Yeah?
It's only like a couple of months
No
ago.
rating. Yeah, probably didn't watch it, honestly.
Let's see if he did.
Fuck.
Because it was a live Q&A, so. See if he's in here. He's not in here. I'll give Retard some credit. He's not in here. He didn't watch it.
Give him credit for not watching?
I'm giving him
You should be
credit for
scolding
what
him.
he said, you know.
I'm honest about it.
I thought the
I'm
retard
not
might
saying
have
it's good that I
fucking not seen it. Or might have seen it and said that he didn't see it, I mean. But yeah, he didn't. He just really didn't see it. Alright.
Doesn't support the Kang Corporation.
I'll give it a 4 out of 10.
Killed the Loo Kang Kast.
That
Sebi
episode?
killed Brandon's
Oh.
GM extravaganza.
Yeah, Sebi, you did kill that. SMH my head.
Epic.
Yeah, I'll give it a 7 out of 10.
Okay.
Nah, Brandon screwed
You hear that?
Brandon. I have no
7 out of
sympathy
10.
whatsoever.
So what about you, Sebi?
Trevor.
For episode 51.
Mm-hmm. No, 50.
50. I already said 50.
You said you didn't
I
watch it and
did.
it wasn't memorable. You didn't give a rating.
I couldn't. I can't rate it. I
You're
didn't watch it.
declining to give a rating?
Boo. You
I'm
can't do
kind
that.
of
Only
very
Darcy can
hard
do
to
that.
All right, if you want me to give it a rating, then friggin' 2, I guess.
How can we trust any of these guys' ratings when he just rated something he hasn't even seen?
Bruh.
All right. Next, number 51.
Yeah.
Homeless people at the donut shop. Loo Kang Kast episode number 51. This was an actual epic episode. It was our last death throes. We came out with a banger there. Where Lou kind of just aired his grievances on the homeless people that showed up at his work. And I'm going to go first here and say this was actually one of the best episodes of Loo Kang Kast, I believe. This was very entertaining for me. I didn't even do much of the work. It was mostly Lou talking. I'm going to give this one a 10 out of 10.
I'll say less than that, but it is still a pretty epic episode. Lou is a great storyteller with the stuff that he has to deal with his, job at hand. I'll give this an 8. Solid episode.
I'll give it a 10 out of 10. I believe, wasn't there also the promising of a part 2, a follow-up that never eventuated?
Maybe not a follow-up, but it was like we're going to do like part of an episode on it, start an episode. Well, shit happens and Loo Kang Kast dies.
Fuck.
Yeah.
It's sort of like a soap opera ending on a cliffhanger.
Okay. Next episode, then.
You can't...
Candid Conversations. Loo Kang Kast episode number 51.
Oh,
or no, 52.
God.
Sorry. Now, this is embarrassing. It's not
We've
my.
been playing like Jackbox for hours, and then you wait until like fucking half an hour after we finish playing, when everyone's tired and leaving, and then you start recording.
Yeah, it's not my
fucking.
Listen, it's not my best moment. All right. Can we just give us a rating and move on?
Talking about
0.
Mumbling about Ark sporadically for an hour is not a fucking episode.
It's a filler episode. It's.
Oh yeah.
I'll give it a 1. I'll give it a 1. It's not as bad as Sebby as an Ascalon, but it's definitely not good.
I painted this thing. No, it's worse than Sebby is an Ascalon.
It's almost as bad as Sebby's and Ascalon. It's not worse. It's on the same caliber. It's a 0 out of 10.
5.
It's a stinker, lads. It's a stinker. Did you say 5 out of 10?
No, I said -5.
Oh, okay. I thought you said 5 out of 10. I was like, what the fuck? All right.
Kang, send me better internet.
I might need to. Next
Epic.
and last, ranking the top 20 fast food restaurants. Loo Kang Kast episode number 53 aired last week. It was a ranking episode. It had a lot of people talking.
I missed it.
Damn. So you declined to give your rating.
I still haven't. I was gonna go back and watch it, and I haven't yet.
Yeah, well.
I guess I got all the time in the world now.
Yeah, you do.
No new episode. So
it is what it is. I thought it was a pretty good episode.
I was laying in bed. Laptop's in there, on top of my head. Browsing the internet.
Solid.
Open up youtube.com. One new notification.
7 out of 10.
Kang Korporations.
7. I'll give it an 8. I'll give it an 8 actually. Final episode. I'll give it an 8.
Yeah, I'm conflicted, but I know what I gotta do. Listen to.
It was a good way to end the show, even if it was abrupt. But you know what? It's a good episode. It got people talking. I'll give it, an 8 out of 10. Deserves it.
Where was McDonald's on the list?
What?
I'm pretty sure it was number 1 on the burger.
Yeah, it was number 1.
Okay, 10 out of 10.
Okay. I thought you were asking where it was, it wasn't on there.
Where's the McDonald's in your region,
it's number 1.
Just give me the address.
Where is McDonald's?
Where's the cactus?
So it's what'd you give it? What'd you give it? Sebby?
10.
I give it an 8.
Okay, 8. Ending it out on an 8. Epic.
Now, Sebby, could you tell me what you rated the episode 3 episodes ago?
What is it? 1, 2. Where the hell is it?
I rate that one.
3. I think
Or you gave it a 2, I think, actually.
Sebby, can you tell me
the
what you
Q&A
rated
one.
episode 3?
Episode 3. I think I gave it an 8.
I feel like you're not
Or
taking
maybe a
these
7
ratings
something.
seriously, so I want to test you.
Yeah,
Episode 17.
what about 17?
Hold up. 17. I think I gave it like a very high rating. Might have been like a 9 or 10 because Lou was on crack.
What about episode 21?
21. I gave it like a very low rating. It was kind of a crap show.
Sebby, you were saying completely different ratings now. They are fucking wrecking you in the chat right now. Look at this phony.
So,
Nah,
yeah.
you can go back. It's relatively similar.
We did. That was it. We ranked all the Loo Kang Kast episodes. So, anything else for Dark Web episode number 1 with Darcy, Retard, and Kang?
4 years ago, when you, me, and Rusty had the vision of Dark Web, is this really what we envisioned?
Well, no.
Yes!
But this is our episode that, we can pull Rusty back in because he realizes just how bad Sebby is.
No!
So yeah, we'll see you next week, hopefully with Rusty. But as for now, I don't. No. As for now, we're gonna make one in like a few minutes.
Be Sebby saying he loves grape cum.
Yeah.
Baba Booey, Howard Stern's penis,
Whole
Baba
episode
Booey,
on
Baba
that. Can we do a whole episode one time breaking down the Kramer racist rant?
Ooh,
Yes.
Maybe. Yeah. We'll talk about that later. We'll discuss our ideas on our own time. But for now, that's it. So
THA and K.
Sebby, what do you
Reba.
say something, Sebby?
Subscribe to Kang Corporation on YouTube. Check out every Wednesday for a new podcast, hopefully. And check out every Wednesday night for Smack Talk. Especially tonight for Kangamania, baby. Night 1. Thank you for listening. Click the box on the top left for a video catered just for you. And click the box on the bottom left for every episode of Wednesday Night Smack Talk. Or you can click the box on the top right for every episode of the Dark Web. And click the box on the bottom right to subscribe to the channel. Bazinga.
Tuesday.com.